short one. Head home now. Getting a little tired. I'm starting to yawn. And it's just not like a yawn here and there. It's like a yawn that builds up and then gets released. It's like, all right, that's a sign. That's a sign to stop driving. I remember those days, being sleep deprived and driving. That was the first time I slept in the back of a Humvee. I got real lucky though. It was a command Humvee, so it had the little standing platform. So I was able to sit down, or I was able to lay down on a flat surface. I was out for like maybe I don't know, like 5 hours. Oh shoot. We went from Yongsan to TA Tom. We used to always love going to TA Tom and TA Jerry. Yeah, that's right. You heard that right. TA Tom and TA Jerry. TA training area. And the thing I hated about it was they were in the middle of nowhere. Like you could have walked to a restaurant to get food. Like it was a good 8 miles, 10 miles. I was like, man. Well, everyone else went to freaking training areas where they could just do a 500-yard walk and then they can get normal food. Or trade. I don't know. They people out there always, like I said, they all have high school mentality, so you don't know if they're telling the truth or if they're just, creating lies. But they would say that people would trade their MREs. What's going on in school? Huh. They would trade their MREs for the civilians. And then in return, the civilians would sell the MREs. This school's Mustangs. That was my high school mascot. The Mustangs. Maybe I should come to one of their games. But yeah, so I'm gonna head home. Call it a night. I didn't do much today either, so it's just supposed to be for all the stuff I did over the weekend. See, I swear these lights, they don't like red cars. Now it's reacting. There's one jury, look. Where's the other jury? I was gonna stop and get something to snack on. I'm a midnight snacker. I'll keep tossing and turning like, all right, now I know what I need to do. Snack on something and boom, back to sleep. I never used to be like that. I say, well, it could be worse. I could be waking up using the restroom every now and then at night, but no, it's just snacking. My tummy gets a rumbling. Sophia's, that's what that place is called. That one I told you from the other video, the decor. Oh, we're gonna get out of this road. Johnny be good right there. Alright, not get too close. And if you're wondering why they have all those red lights, is because people here complained. Because people would, you know, rear end them, bam, 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 and their complaint was that if they're the cops, they need to distinguish themselves as the police. It's just like, oh my gosh. It's like, man, these people got some really good lawyers. But then it just also proves the fact, you know, they had money. And anyone can have money. So. Yeah, no, I keep forgetting about this China chili. I just need to come over here and try it. There's 2 Chinese restaurants I've seen. This one. What was the other one? Too tired, can't remember. Oh, there's a in the Flamboyant district. There's a Chinese restaurant I pick up from doing Uber Eats, and the grease always smells just the correct amount of usage. Like, you know they've been cooking all day, and you know they've replaced their grease. So I want to go there. And then there's another Chinese restaurant that's like, see, there it goes again. It's looking for if it's a female. Crazy guy. Come on, man. What do you think? You have a chance? You're on a bike. Anywho, I'm not gonna discriminate someone in their looks. Just know that they did their sexist stare. You sexist! Yeah, that sure enough. Yep, you heard me. He knows what I'm talking about. I'm sure glad he did. I was gonna give him the bird, but I was like, yeah, forget it. That's expending too much energy. Now I'm making an effort. I'll just do what they taught me in school. Use your words. Here's my words. Maybe he believes in the movies where he thinks he has a chance. Because, you know, people, those guys are, yo, you don't know, bro. You don't know, bro. Just don't know, bro. Just don't know, bro. Not even, bro. Not even, bro. Don't even know, bro. Don't even know, bro. If that sounds familiar, you hang out with those types of dudes. Uh-huh, that's right. I busted you. oh, he's talking smack. No, I used to act like that. And I got educated. I did what Too Short said. Don't be hanging around in the ghetto. Get out of the ghetto and get a degree. Go to college. And if you don't know, the easiest, higher education you can get into is your community college. It is still a degree. Those job postings only say associate's degree. It doesn't say accredited 4-year program university degree. So as long as you have a degree, hopefully you get an accredited degree. I mean, if you don't know the difference, accredited means it's recognized by all states. So, accreditation, I don't know how it works. There's Seventh-day Adventist health science universities that only specialize in, health science. So there you go. That's the perfect way to explain how accreditation works. And if you don't know, all throughout the world there are SDA hospitals. Even in Japan. I tripped out when I learned about one when they had them in Japan. I was like, man. And if you're wondering, yes, they all look very, very old. They look taking a step back into time though with those buildings. Jeez. You can see where they're still freaking repainting over the rust. Yeah. Oh, so talk to y'all later.